In part two of our special investigation into a string of suicides at the Nassau County Correctional Center, 5 in just 24 months, we bring you the story of Bart Ryan of East Meadow. The 32-year-old Iraq War veteran survived combat but killed himself in a jail cell in his hometown just one day after being detained for a DWI charge. Bart's brother Tom sat down with our reporter Kim Lengle and told her about the answers the family is seeking about his death.
The system is it's flawed. How someone with these issues can, slip through the cracks when everyone knows that you have them, it's beyond me.
Tom Ryan, the surviving brother of Marine Sergeant Bart Ryan, says he feels like he sent his brother to war, but lost him in battle when he returned home.
He was always fun. He was a dreamer. He always wanted the bigger things in life. He was adventurous, always had a smile on his face.
Tom says it was Bart's sense of adventure that inspired him to join the Marines. It gave him the structure that he sought from school and college, but never got.
And then when he went to Iraq and came back, that's when we noticed that he was a little different. He was diagnosed with PTSD.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Correct. And, he battled for a while, and it was very tough on him, tougher than he let on. He just got caught up in the wrong things. His mind just didn't allow him to grasp reality the way he should have.
Tom says that while Bart was in Iraq, he underwent a very painful and sensitive operation. Tom says it led to a dependence on prescription painkillers that, according to Tom, was handed out by the bottleful, all too freely.
We started to see him become more dependent on that kind of stuff, where he wasn't able to deal with the problems himself, and he would turn to the quick solution.
For the last 6 years, Bart wandered in and out of drug rehab programs and was arrested 3 times between 2008 and 2011. Having heard Bart's history of mental illness and history of drug use, the judge set bail at $5,000 and ordered him to be held at the Nassau County Jail under 72-hour observation. From there, he was supposed to attend a military court special for veterans. It was expected that Bart would be ordered to undergo therapy for his PTSD. But 24 hours into his sentence, something went terribly wrong. According to reports from corrections officers, Bart Ryan tied a noose with his bedsheet and ended his life.
But he was on some psych meds.
So was this a case where he needed to have that medication and it was withheld from him?
I would believe that it was. We don't have those answers, and that report takes so long to come out, so we don't really know. But my assumption is that, they were withheld.
Attorney Raymond Silverman is handling a wrongful death claim for the Ryan family against Nassau County. It's one of at least 3 claims seeking monetary damages that have been filed so far.
Bart unfortunately came into the facility at that point in time having had a long history of psychiatric problems, dealing with a lot of substance abuse after a very difficult time serving over in Iraq. And it's their obligation, it's the county's duties at that point in time to make sure that an individual such as him is safe while he is in their custody and care. And they have certain obligations in terms of civil rights and making sure that all inmates, that their rights are not violated, that they are handled with the common care and dignity that all people should be treated with.
We just want answers and justice, really. I mean, this shouldn't have happened to my brother or to the other 4 people that were there. It's sad. It's very sad.
Tomorrow we will hear from another family who wants answers as to why their loved one walked into the Nassau County Correctional Center and never came out. And join us this Thursday night at 6 p.m. for our full investigation, Suicide Behind Bars.